awkward too. So when you get two awkwards, yeah, when you get two awkwards, you know, the charges that are just coming off is crazy. Like the awkward charges, like, you know, you could just.
To the king of awkward here.
The king of awkward?
The king of awkward.
What?
All of a sudden it turns into like awkward squared. It's like compounding awkward.
You can break it down into a complex mathematical equation.
It's not very complex. It's very simple. Just awkward squared.
Okay, I thought you were talking about equations.
Into a mathematical problem now.
I think if we can break it down, we can come in.
I need a dry erase board. Then I can like chart it all out.
But another good icebreaker is that you guys are just breaking.
Iceburger? Is that some kind of new cheeseburger?
Next featured $5 burger Tuesday is going to be the ice burger. It's way past rare. It's still frozen.
You know, I don't know. Say something.
Give yourself a paper cut.
Why would I do that? That'll be a conversation starter. Just give myself like a nasty paper cut. Like,
oh look, I'm bleeding. I hope you like that.
I'll bleed for you.
Most people make like metaphorical references to breaking down confining and restricting structures, and you were actually doing it. You still couldn't pull it off. We're not breaking down the walls, we're breaking down boxes. Quite literally, we're breaking down barricading structures. Still can't make a joke out of it. I would have gone with that like really lame joke card. I mean, like, speaking of breaking down confining structures, so how have you been? And it would have gone awful, but it at least would have been action. Only wrong action is no action. Because if it goes well, awesome. And if it goes horribly, you're still memorable. It says negative attention is still attention. Like, I find you disgusting. Well, as long as you find me.
Like I'm in like remedial math, and you're starting me off with trigonometry, man.
You know how you get really good at video games? You start playing it on impossible mode.
Yeah.
There's no starting off on the easy level. You train hard so you can fight easy.
Do you sell icebreakers?
Oh my god, that's almost as good as the pickup line.
I think we actually do sell icebreaker gum there. So I hand it to her. Like,
When she goes to ring it up, just be like, is this all going to be all for today? Yeah, just a metaphorical and physical icebreaker. So, how's it going today?
I have a method to my method, okay?
That shouldn't surprise you at all.
yeah.
Madness to his method.
There always is.
Of course, it could just be madness.
I think it is.
I don't think there's any method to that madness. I think it's just madness.
We'll head in opposite directions. So,
Walking towards each other and then about. Face!
to,
Get yourself.
Be like a short bus about it. Hi. Hello. I'm Daniel. I've been walking around the clipboard in my department for like an hour. My manager used to walk by and be like, yeah, keep up the good work. There was not even any paper on the clipboard. It was just the clipboard.
Does that work?
I can say that because I've seen him do that before, so.
That's happened at like Knowledgeable, like across the tables. Oh no, you start off with your hand, like, and you do it just like it's one of those like yard ornaments where like you just touch your finger and you let it bounce back and forth and like rebound. I really wish this was a video podcast. That would turn out a lot better. Watch this. Yeah, see how cool that was? You know, like 90% of statistics are made up on the spot.
yeah, I just made that up. Chaz has made that up too.
Case and point.
For those who don't know, I am 25 now.
Believe it or not.
Believe it or not, Asian people age well. I still look like I'm like 20-ish something.
He still gets carded at Rated R Movies.
I do, actually. I get carded at bars.
Mainly because that's standard procedure, but go ahead.
Lady Bits. That's a pulse and Lady Bits. That's Nuki's qualifications.
I guess, like...
Well, what do you mean, like, you don't belong? Like, don't belong?
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I can't find the right words to actually say something like that.
He's digging his grave as Jazz is doing.
He's digging his grave. He's checking it twice.
Keep going.
I don't have anything else for that.
Fill it up with some fish and rice.
But how would that? What does that mean? Like, if you don't belong?
I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure out
Oh no.
Still trying to figure out words in my head. All right.
Will talk himself in circles.
He doesn't even know where to go.
Run by himself.
Need some ointment for that burn.
Indian burn.
I mean, if you guys don't know her, find the facts.
You mean a picture?
Find the facts about her and whatnot. And
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna say.
Like a facsimile, like an old school, put it in the top of the printer, piece of paper, and fax it to somebody's phone number.
I'm not gonna,
Find the fax. It's coming through.
I'm not gonna.
But yes, there is a bit of a story about token minorities in Western bars. It was a bunch of white guys, Nuki, and this one other black dude. He was like by himself, and he and Nuki, like the stars aligned, and they found each other. And he's like, "Dude, what up, man? You like my N-word?" Like, I don't want to say that over the air because that'd be really bad. But like, yeah, he totally was like, come over, and he's all like, "This kid, he's for real." We were like, okay. He come over to our whole group, and he's like, "Are y'all drinking on me tonight? Because I make a lot of money. God damn, my wife is going to kill me tomorrow. But I make a lot of money, and y'all go drink on me tonight." And we're like, okay, dude, that's cool. But him and Nuki were like bros for, probably 45 minutes until he found another minority there. And
It's like, oh wait, your shine has worn off. I got to go to this other guy now.
all of a sudden there's two of them, so Nuki became half as special because there was twice as many minorities. But he did buy Nuki like a bunch of drinks. Like he bought him like 2 shots and a beer or something, which at Toby Keith's Bar and Grill is not cheap. But apparently, homie reiterated himself many times because he was drunk. But he apparently makes a lot of money, and his wife's going to kill him. So if anywhere a guy who makes a lot of money had his wife kill him, maybe we were like, not accessories, but like maybe we met that guy before he died. And like, he came up to me, and he was just like, "Me and you, we'd be cool as shit." And I'm like, okay, yeah. And he like gives me this like high five that turns into a hug thing, like the bro hug thing. And like he like held it for like this, just that split second too long where you're like,
I kind of want to find myself a country girl now.
Does a country girl want to find you?
I don't know about that.
I'm sorry.
Not to be racist or anything, but I do not date Asian girls, and I am Asian.
Did you really need to say that, man?
Yeah, sure, why not?
What if you found a country Asian girl?
No.
may actually be an explanation for Nuki's affinity to country music is its natural repulsion to other girls of his ethnicity. He's like subconsciously drawn to it because he knows that there won't be any there.
Dude, grab one of this rider. Because, you know, country and horses. Cowboys ride horses.
Double entendre.
Hun's here. He's
looking to see if he can stay on that full 8 seconds.
No.
Don't ever advertise that you were on the electric bull.
Yeah, that.
I don't know. And this sounds horrible, but like I'm a little more refined than your typical redneck.
And so they're just going to be like washers and dishwashers and dryers. That's the theme for our season.
So they're just going to be like Power Rangers, home appliances. Here we have the White Ranger, the blender. He's a Cuisinart. We're backwards folk.
Welcome, everybody, to the Guncast, your number one source for all things guns. The United States government slated to destroy approximately $1.6 billion worth of unused ammunition left over for the war in Afghanistan and Iraq.
It's ridiculous, because I could find a much better home for those bullets.
It's freedom.
I am a threat. I'll probably end up on a watch list. It'll be me right underneath, like, Edward Snowden. That's how it's going to end up. Appreciate it. Like, I don't know, I'm a little more well-rounded than your regular backwoods hillbilly.
Well, it's like you can be like the most well-learned, educated person in the world, but likes guns, negated. Right. Gun nut.
Right. Likes guns? Oh, you must be from the South, living in a mobile home in the bayou. Which I do live in a mobile home, but it's not in the bayou.
One of them's like more like nerd geek and stuff, and I
Referencing me for the nerd geek. I appreciate it.
oh, my hand just went over there. I'm sorry if it hurt your feelings.
Nerd geek. I spent like 20 minutes talking about guns and I got nerd geek. Never done this before. Walked in with a coffee cup from McDonald's one time. The next day, I come in and they're just like, "Where's your coffee cup?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're all like, "Well, you always go to McDonald's for breakfast." I'm like, one time is apparently always. One time.
That's a perfect putting up with this because you're really hot. If you were any less hotter, you're gone.
There's a price to that. That may or may not be true. That sounds like a total chick flick. Of course, Nuki's seen it.
Of course, Nuki's seen it. He had that song with that was in Tarzan, right? Yeah.
Totally, sure.
Versus people who pencil in their eyebrows.
Because they've always looked like they've just seen like a roach or something. They're like, oh my god. Everything is like they draw them way up by their hairline, like entirely too tall.
See, yeah, because if you had your eyebrows penciled on, what do you do if it rains?
Or like if you draw them too low, you just look pissed off all day. Like, man, it must be a rough day. No, I'm actually really happy. Yeah. You're like it's like the Mr. Potato Head feature of like facial feature. You just draw a new one every day. Like as soon as you get mad, you take a cloth out, wipe it off, draw on the new one, and you're like, now I am mad.
Oh, yeah, it's because I saw some chick who had her eyebrows drawn on, and they were so close together, it was almost a unibrow. It was almost a drawn-on unibrow. It was ridiculous.
She drew a unibrow.
Pretty much.
Said something about
Fun of us saying like, hey, you got some caterpillars on your face, but you know what? There are caterpillars. God damn it. Yeah, no one ever says like, wow, I love your overplucked eyebrows. You know, nobody ever says that.
Man, it's a good thing you cake on all that makeup. Otherwise, I'd almost stand to look at you. No way. Like,
yeah, it's like it's ridiculous. It's like, you know, it looks like you got a kabuki mask on. You know?
Hey, you know what?
All tuckered out here. All tucked out, eh? I don't know where I'm going. We've reached the end of this.
Apparently you're going to Minnesota. We're all tucked and tuckered out, eh? You betcha.
And as always, to the one person still with us, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.